Hello everybody. I'm not a fan of intros, so I'll try to get this out of the way quickly. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jared, and I just wanted to say that this video is going to be the start of an entire tutorial series called Everything CH. Basically, this first video is for brand new players, and future videos will be about everything strumming, everything tapping, song-specific sections, and even reading charts, as well as anything else you guys would want to see. I'm making these videos for the benefit and the growth of the community so that new players will have a place to begin and improve, and for more advanced players to learn more advanced things. I'm new to Twitch and YouTube, but I've been playing this game for a long time, and can't wait to help everybody out. Let's get into the video. So, you want to learn Clone Hero. That's great. The community loves to see new players. You should know that this game is contained in the genre of rhythm games. A rhythm game, very simply, is a game that challenges your sense of rhythm. In addition, playing Clone Hero is a great way to challenge your mind, and even improve your hand-eye coordination. Before we jump into gameplay, you will need a controller. You can use your keyboard or a standard DualShock controller, but for the genuine Clone Hero experience, you will want a Guitar Hero guitar. I will not go too deep into choosing guitars in this video, but here's a screenshot taken from the Clone Hero Discord that pretty well explains the guitars you should keep an eye out for. If you are a new player, any of these will be great for you. Note that the white Xplorer guitar in the top left is the only one that you can plug right in and play, provided that you have the Xbox breakaway cable. It should come with the guitar, but sometimes it doesn't. You can easily buy one online though, or if you have an Xbox wired controller, just borrow the cable that it has. All other guitars, unless specially wired to a USB or have a wireless adapter, will need an additional adapter that allows you to plug it into your computer. RAFnet is a fantastic source for these, and I will link them in the description. So these are the good guitars, and here are the bad ones. I would not recommend purchasing a guitar from this list, and the descriptions next to them explain why. Here we are at Clone Hero's main menu. Now that you have a controller, connect it, press the start button, and make yourself a profile. And you should be free to go. You will not be able to do anything in the game until you sign into a profile. If you have multiple controllers, you have the choice to add up to 3 more players. Just connect those guitars and sign them in. In the profile interface, you will see that there are many personalization options. These are the most important. First off, if you are playing with a Guitar Hero Live controller, go ahead and make sure you switch yourself to 6-fret guitar. And if you're playing with a DualShock controller, enable gamepad mode. Do not do this if you are playing with the standard 5-fret green, red, yellow, blue, orange guitar. Next down is note speed, which is basically exactly what it sounds like. You have the ability to adjust the speed at which notes approach you on screen. No matter what speed you choose, you are still playing the same notes at the same time. The faster the speed, the more spread out the notes become. Higher note speeds are often used by faster players for more note clarity. If you are totally new to the game, I would suggest that you keep your note speed at the stock 7, but do not go any lower than 7, as the notes will become too congested. When you become more advanced in the game, you can adjust your note speed how you like it. The next important option here is lefty flip. Only enable this if you are left-handed and use your guitar with your left hand on the strum bar and your right hand on the frets. This option will reverse the note order on screen accordingly. Lastly, to sign out of your profile, just hit drop out. In the settings tab, there are even more options for customizing the game the way you like it, so go check that out too. Alright, now the next thing you'll need is, of course, songs to play. I'm currently at the spreadsheet from the Clone Hero Reddit page. The link to this is in the description. Here you can download the set lists from the original Guitar Hero and Rock Band games, and some custom songs created by popular artists. I will link a few of them in the description as well. I would recommend that you first download one of the original 3 Guitar Hero set lists, because they will have all 4 difficulties for you to play, and in addition, there are many videos on YouTube of people playing these songs. I have just downloaded the Guitar Hero 3 setlist and unzipped the RAR file to find the 2 folders containing our songs. Drag and drop these into your song folder and load the game back up. When you reload your game after adding or removing songs, you must scan them. This is quick and easy, but if you do not scan your songs, you will not be able to play them. At this point, I'm going to go over some important terminology and different note types. If you would like to watch an entire video on Clone Hero terminology, watch Frosted GH's Clone Hero Dictionary video. He goes over almost everything. Every guitar has 2 staple things, which are the frets and the strum bar. Notes are little circles that appear on screen that are your objective to hit. The highway is the board that the notes appear on, and your note streak or combo is how many notes you have hit in a row without a mistake. Lastly, I'm going to give you an example of each type of note you will see while playing Clone Hero. What I have on screen is a standard note, which in the center looks like a white circle with a black ring. You must press the corresponding color on your guitar and execute the note with a strum. A hammer-on note, which looks like a white circle with no black ring, often comes in chains starting with 1 standard note. You do not need to strum these notes, provided that you haven't broken your combo since you started the chain. If you break your combo by missing a note, you will need to strum again. A tap note, which is transparent, does not need to be strummed regardless of your combo. The last type of note is an open note. These are very recognizable because they are a long purple bar. These notes are executed by only strumming. All frets must be unpressed to hit an open note. There are also tap open notes, which are yellow, and these require you to take all hands off all buttons. Do not strum, and do not press a fret. These notes will hit themselves. So there's one last type of note which I thought would be best represented in an actual song, and that is called the sustain note. And basically sustained notes come in any variety. Sometimes you'll have to strum them. Other times they'll come in hammer-ons or taps. They can even be sustained open notes. And basically, for these notes, you need to strum if you even have to. But you do not need to hold the strum bar down. You need to hold the corresponding fret down for the duration of the note. And even if you don't hold the fret down the entire time, as long as you executed the beginning of the note, you still get credited for it. So I'll show you that right now. So these are some sustains. Notice I'm not holding down the strum, but I do need to hit it for these. And I will not drop my combo if I let it go, as long as I hit it to begin with. The only thing you'll lose out on is points if you do that. Alright, and before I end the video, there's one last thing I wanted to show you, and that is anchoring. Basically, when you're hitting a note that is not a chord, chords you have to hit exactly as they come at you, but if you're hitting one single note, you can also be holding down any of the frets that come to the left of that note while you're hitting it. You may not hold the frets to the right of the note, and I'll show you that right now. So this first note coming up will be a yellow sustain, and I can hold down the yellow and the red or the green if I'd like, and still be able to hit the note, and I'll show you that right now. Same thing for the orange, I can hold down any of these. But now if I try to hold down the yellow and either of these notes, which are to the right of the yellow, you'll see that I'll miss it. I'll hit that one because I was just hitting it, but you cannot do this. But as you can see, holding down any note to the left of the note that you're hitting is perfectly fine. With this information, go familiarize yourself with the game and have fun. There's no better feeling than noticing improvement. But it can also be frustrating at times. No! In my next video, I will go over some strumming and one-handing techniques. It will also be much more hands-on. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to comment what you thought of this tutorial, as well as anything you'd like to see in future tutorials. If you decide to subscribe, that is greatly appreciated. I can't wait to help out this growing community.